in the debate, do you think? Let's take it one by one. Kamala Harris, first of all.
Okay, the first thing is her vote is doing quite well among young women who are not engaged and not energized when Joe Biden was the Democratic nominee. So she should look straight into the cameras, I'm doing to you right now, and make a direct appeal to them. Second is that there are doubts about her command of the issues and where she really stands. So she really does need to discuss a detailed plan of action. Detailed so we know the specifics of plan, so it's written down, and action, the key point. Number three, she's got to address the most important issue to American voters, and that is a real solution to the affordability crisis: food and fuel, housing, and health care. Fourth, she should apply her prosecutorial record to discuss Donald Trump's legal problems, as well as keeping Americans safe and secure. And fifth, she needs to address the issue of abortion. She's on the majority side. Women in particular agree with her. And to address that and to raise that often will be helpful to her campaign. Those are the key components to Harris, and they will make a difference in how the outcome and how these undecided voters view the outcome.
Do the same for us for Donald Trump.
Sure. For Trump, the key issue for him is he doesn't need to be nice, but he cannot be mean, because if he's seen as disrespecting the vice president, women across the country will oppose that and reject that, just as they did to him in 2020 with Joe Biden. Second is he needs to ask a series of questions, such as, and the most important, are you better off now under Biden and Harris than you were under Donald Trump 4 years ago? A second question, do you feel safer today than you did 4 years ago? It's a chance for him to talk about the changes in the border that have gotten worse under the Biden administration, and Harris had some responsibility for that. The other key question, is life more affordable today than it was 4 years ago? And finally, Trump needs to do a side-by-side comparison. Inflation in 2020 versus 2024, the crime and the lack of safety, the border, all the statistics that have changed over the last 4 years. Harris is preferred because of her persona, how she carries herself and how she engages voters. Trump is preferred based on the issues, the key policies of the day.
Briefly on this one, what would you anticipate? What would good tactics look like from both parts? Because there was that whole debate about the rules, and Kamala Harris wanted the mics to be open because she planned to challenge Donald Trump, to fact check him as he was going on, to take him on as he was, what she would say and Democrats would say, peddling untruths. That is not going to happen. So tactically, how do you see this?
Trump has to keep control of his temper and cannot destroy her, cannot seek to destroy her personally. He has to focus on policy. And for Harris, it's absolutely essential that she proves that not only is she ready for the job, but that she has the details and the action plans and the substance. For Trump, it's about style. Can he be calm, cool, and collected? For Harris, it's about substance. Can she have the details and the facts and the plans that voters want most?
I've got about 2 minutes left, so I've got time to squeeze in two more questions. Because when you listen to people who are going to vote, they always say the same thing, that they want the candidates to concentrate on policy. Are we sure that's actually true? Because when you look at debates, sometimes a barb or a put down really travels and resonates and continues to do quite a lot of work for weeks ahead. You think of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and lock her up. That really sustained for weeks. So do you think when voters say that, it is 100% true?
Yeah, and I'm even going to give you the response back when the candidates behave badly. For Donald Trump, and Harris says to him, I'm talking, because Trump's going to interrupt. What Trump should say is, yes, that's the problem. You are talking. The question is, are you actually doing? And then for Harris against Trump, for him, we need a president who respects mothers and daughters, sisters and women of all types, even cat ladies. For her, she focuses on women. For Trump, he focuses on Harris's lack of a record. two very different approaches, but it's the same style. You come back, you do it quickly in an 8 or 10 second soundbite that is played again and again and again.
You've only got 30 seconds less. How crucial is tomorrow night?
It's everything. Just as it destroyed Joe Biden's reelection campaign, the winner of tomorrow night's debate will probably be the winner of the presidential campaign. Harris has a slight advantage right now. Ask me 48 hours from now, and I'll tell you who's going to get elected president 2 months from now.
Frank, you've done a bit of pre-booking for